The body's the body, and it's constantly changing, and we're constantly learning new things. We think we are aware, and we cause more harm than good. See, I have a goal within the athletes, which is to help them. But the only way we could do that is if we could impact more people, because that man right there, I love and I appreciate everything he's done for me and this industry. And I hope to be left a little dumbfounded today, because I know there's a lot more for me to learn. So I want to say thanks. And I'm excited. So thank you very much for being here, and have fun.
My focus is on weight training injuries through imbalances, dysfunctions in the muscle, joint, nerve, and also the biochemistry. And we're going to learn how to do and workshop the exercise muscle tests for various weight training exercises for the upper body. So what are we looking for? We're not necessarily looking for injuries. So if most of the people that are on the gym floor, in fact, pretty much everyone sitting in this room has different issues. And they're basically called dysfunctions. And a dysfunction is an abnormality in the structure of the system causing an alteration in how the body performs when doing an activity. An example is a weight training injury. What causes dysfunctions or weight training injuries? Poor lifting technique, that's part of the trainers. Lifting beyond your capabilities. I still compete in powerlifting, so I competed last year in June. Training too often, that can occur. Insufficient rest or recuperation. An often overlooked cause is having a previously injured area that did not heal correctly and became dysfunctional when an excessive load was put on it. This is the number one thing that occurs with most weight training injuries. So this is what we're looking for. All this is actually just program and technique. This is literally looking at how's the body actually functioning now. 4 primary reasons. There's actually 22. I reduced it down to 4. There's 4 main reasons of dysfunction for weight training injuries. First one is the muscle. Second is the joint. The third will be the nerves. And the fourth will be the biochemical. This is fascia in of itself. It's around everything. Structurally, stronger than steel. Here's something that you want to know about fascia. It's about 90 to 95% water. The thing with fascia is that it goes to the actual hydration level. Since fascia is such a huge storage of water, if you're dehydrated, your techniques will not be as effective, and I don't care what you do in that area. Now, in the training world, with the muscle testing, we're going to be talking about what is strong and what is weak. We're going to talk in a relative strength. We can talk about being inhibited and facilitated and all these other things. It gets complicated. If I say that you're weak, it's not weak from a conditioning standpoint, it's weak from a functioning standpoint. So if there is a weakness, sometimes if we're going to give some exercise to strengthen it up, they may come down, but I'm trying to determine why can't you even hold an isometric pattern? If you can't do it isometrically, you probably shouldn't be doing it as far as concentrically and eccentrically in the gym. The stronger you are, the weaker that you become if there's a dysfunction. It's freaky. For what Kav does with speed, it's more of an explosive type of force. So that has some carryover into different sports, but he's not carrying 1,000 pounds on his clients. He's not interested in that. He's trying to get more of that integration. A lot of it is fascia, a lot of the it's a different neurological aspects.